you may have your plan ending at the end of the year. A couple of years ago it was 17%. Last year was 21%. An unprecedented amount of Medicare Advantage plans ended. So just to kind of give you a backdrop of what's happening with Medicare, we're in the middle of a silver tsunami. This is basically the boomer generation, baby boomers, right? That was after the 40s, after the World War II. This isn't just localized to the United States. This is across the planet where all of these people had good times. It was prosperous time. And when that happens, that's when all the babies came, right? So now they're aging in. Well, they've been aging in the last decade, and they're going to continue to age in. And basically, what this means is there's a lot of shifting happening year to year. Now, I'm watching a lot of things happening with Congress and the carriers and the landscape of Medicare. But yes, we're expecting year to year changes. We see some good trends happening as far as the provider payer situation, where it looks like the trend is going to be um, the incentive for providers, the doctors ordering all of your labs and everything. The current situation is the more volume of services, the more they get paid. And that's going to change in the next couple of years. It's shifting to the individual health. So as they can show numbers where their clientele are improving in health, that's going to be the incentive for their payment. So we expect to get people back into healthier situations and then a lot of maybe preventative care. So that just makes more sense all the time. If you can get in to see your doctor for preventative, they catch things early, they can address it rather than having things when they progress. It's much harder. So take that as a note to yourself. Do those annual checkups. Go get your teeth checked out, your hearing, and then when something shifts, then okay, well let's take care of that. Okay, so moving on. So yeah, we expect these changes. um Humana is growing overall. They are in fewer counties as well, so they're just doing this game every single year. There's new contracts, there's provider groups and all that. They change throughout the year. They look at big data from the previous year and dial things in as like what's gonna, hedge their bets as far as like what's gonna be productive. And a lot of times that means, well, let's pull out of this entire region because somebody else is feeling that. And instead of having competition there, let's serve these other people in this other area. So it's not personal. They all love you. All of the carriers love you. Um, sometimes when I talk to my clients, and they left me. It's like, well, it's all business, really, So, anyways, but yeah, this is something definitely to look for, and have me review your situation every year to see what's happening with your plan. You get the annual notice of change every year, September. That should be maybe by email, but usually it's delivered to you. It's like your plan. Here are the changes. And in that notice, it could be your plan's leaving. We're just not going to offer this plan anymore. So they may have other plans, but you need to know before you get in a situation where I've helped people and they're in January in the new year at the pharmacy holding their card that nobody's taking anymore. They're not even in that plan. That means they're back reverted to original A and B Medicare with no other coverage. So we have to get them back into a plan. They basically have 2 months, but we can do that. But don't get caught in that situation. Allow me to help you. And actually, what I'd like to do is talk to people now, review their situation. We look at get all the information, the compliance stuff out of the way for Medicare, have the baseline of info, and then we double check it during annual enrollment period, make sure it's all the same. Okay, get them into the plan for the new year. Okay, we get it all dialed in, and then, I'm a resource to you throughout the year. That's really the plan here.